Ah, yo. Chat, oh my god, I'm like so out of whack. Ugh, how's it going? Let me turn this down a little bit more. How's it going? I'm back, finally. I skipped Sunday stream, and I'm late to this stream. Not only was I late to go live, but I was late to like even possibly oh boy.
Jalen Hurts for MVP. He is the best QB of all time and no one can tell me anything different. But what also cannot be forgotten is that we most always love and force Matt to eat and enjoy.
I fucking hate you. The one time I didn't actually read the full comment is when you fucking toss in a shrimp joke. I hate you so much. All right, how's it going, chat? I'm back. Yes, I did go to California. That's why it's in the title. We'll get to that in a sec. So part of the reason I was late to start is because I ran into some issues that I probably should have foreseen before stream started. Jojo, what's up? So as my the beginning of my title would allude to, I got my 14 Pro today. It came in. Here it is. There's a lot of smudges. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Let me tap it. There you go. The 14 Pro. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that dynamic island, as Apple calls it. That. Wow. No way. Can I just talk about, look how fucking big these are. Absolute honkers of cameras. These are massive. For comparison, here's my 10, right? I still have to send this back to Verizon. Look at the size difference in the camera bumps. Like this is night and day. Like that is absurd. Can you focus, camera, please? That is absurd. These things are fucking massive. Massive badonka honkas. I'm talking serious. Size doesn't matter. How dare you? Listen, we know the agenda here on this channel, all right? So this is justified. Well, I guess if we were being really, tried and true to this, I would have gotten the Pro Max, but no, I only got the Pro because while size does fucking matter, I'm only 5'7" and my hands are not super large or anything. I just have average size hands, so I have an average size phone. But anyways, so Sans, what's up? Took about a 12-minute shower now. My fur is wet. Anyways, how you doing? Doing good. You say that as if like you've never taken a shower before, and you're just like, damn, this is so unfortunate that I am wet after taking a shower. Like that's just how showers work. Unless I'm mistaken, unless I've been taking showers wrong and you're not supposed to come out wet after taking said shower. But anyways, so I've been using this for a few hours now. It's been pretty nice. Got everything on it. I will say, holy shit, it is so much smoother of an experience using it than my other phone. I mean, again, this thing's like 5 years old at this point. It did I'm a fucking furry. What did you expect? I don't know, man. This thing did its job, right? It has done me very well these past 5 years, but it was starting to show its age. I was starting to get slowdowns, especially like with my new car and like CarPlay. It would really freeze up and also just get like really hot while I was using CarPlay. So I kind of needed. It was its time to go, So this definitely feels like a much smoother experience. It is nice to have a 120 hertz screen. That certainly helps with it feeling smooth. But it's also just a lot snappier. Now that I have a phone with more RAM, I have apps open in the background and they don't automatically close out because the phone's run out of RAM. So it's pretty nice. But I did run into some issues before stream because I realized I didn't have my new light connected to my phone yet. So I had to do that. And in the process of doing that, I thought I lost all of the settings that I had set for this light, including like this custom, you know, light cycle where it goes between cyan and magenta. But luckily I just closed and reopened the app and then it came back. So that was fine. But I can't get Touch Portal to work, which is the like pseudo like Stream Deck thing that I use. Just came out with my Mexican pizza, nice. Talking about my new iPhone. But yeah, so Touch Portal's the app I use for like my, oh wait, I wonder, is this working? Of course it isn't. God damn it, dude. Anyways. Yeah, dude, same. iPhone 10. This is what I had. This was an iPhone 10. It has served me well. It's just that it is now starting to show its age. And I'm also a tech guy. Like I like being on the bleeding edge, which may be an oxymoron coming from somebody who buys an Apple phone, because Apple phones are never on the bleeding edge. Like, holy shit, wow, they just added a hole punch camera after other phones have been doing it for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. You know, little late to the game, but that's Apple. But anyways, I don't know why I can't get Touch Portal to work. And it's extremely frustrating. I don't know what the fucking deal is. Yeah, I don't even know what else to try. So I get this thing saying partially outgoing only connected. That makes me think that there's like another device that's receiving that, which is concerning. Okay, let's just like try to do it again on my old phone. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, literally works perfectly fine. Like no hesitation, just immediately came up. All right, let's close that. Brand new shiny phone. Ah! I had a new pop-up. Please. That's promising. Hold on, let me just go through the setup wizard again. Maybe it'll actually work this time. Oh! Come on. Oh, come on, man. Let me restart it. Actually, let's just restart Touch Portal. We're gonna start from square one. So I had a pop-up that said allow this app to connect to local network, which I guess it hadn't done yet. So that's good. That is a very good start. Let's just try restarting it one more time. Windows noises commence. My contact is killing me. All right, let's open the app. Please. Oh my fucking God, why? 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 You're a brand new iPhone. Why are you not working? All the ports are correct. Sorry, I'm jamming. Why, dude? when I go to the setup wizard, like it seems to like work, but then I come back here and it doesn't work. Bro, what? Maybe I need to update. I don't even know how to do that. It's gonna say maybe I need to update the app. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't even know how I would check for I'm so frustrated right now. When I wish I knew what. Can I check the version? Maybe a new maybe a info. Desktop version 2.3 2.3. Oh wow, I'm on an old fucking build. Okay, how do I update? I'm on a really old build, so that's probably the issue. Is I have the newest version of the app, but I have an old version on here. The problem is I haven't updated it in just forever for no reason. Ugh. Ooh, there's sliders? Ooh. Wait, that's actually huge. I could adjust my audio. Ooh. That's super nice. That's very fancy. Okay, hold on. I'm getting sidetracked. Let's just download the newest version and we'll see if it updates easily without me having to do anything too crazy. All right, let's close touch portal. God, I've missed so many versions though. Like I'm on 2.3 build 10, I think I said. Or on 3.1 build 5. Like I am miles behind. Wow, this download is taking forever. It's not even like a big download. It's just slow. All right, well anyways. Besides this, it's been really nice. You might have also noticed I don't have a case. That is not because I plan on going caseless. I have one ordered and it's not in yet. I got one from D Brand. By the way, D Brand, if you want to sponsor me, gladly I will. Your Twitter is fantastic. It's like one of the only brand accounts I follow on Twitter just because they're like entertaining. But yeah. Where was I going with this? Besides sucking D-Brand's dick, apparently. Yeah, so I have a case coming in, but they say end of September, and like that's over a week. And I kind of need my phone to be protected. So actually, that could be up to like 2 weeks. So like I need to get a case. Now, allegedly, if I recall, I think the iPhone 13 Pro dimensions versus iPhone 14 Pro. I think they might be the same dimensions. So I could probably just go to a like Five Below and get like a really cheap like iPhone 13 Pro case just to carry me over. $146.7, 147. Okay, it's a little bit taller, like by a few millimeters. That could be within tolerance, to be honest. 71.5 wide for 13, 71.45 wide for 14, 7.85 thick, 7.6. Oh, it is a bit thicker. It is a little bit chonkier of a boy. Although that's probably measured from the camera, I bet. Because the camera definitely is bigger. It's not even a question. All right, I'm gonna update Touch Portal. I swear to God, if this makes me restart my computer, I'm gonna kill myself. Twitch, that was a joke, by the way. I'm not actually going to. Same for YouTube. Literally a joke. Don't get pressed. All right. We are installing the update to Touch Portal. Oh my God, what if, I just thought about the fact, what if this just like cleared all of my, this better not like clear all of my setup for Touch Portal. I would cry. That would be so sad. That would actually be worse than having to restart my computer. To complete the installation of Touch Portal, setup must restart your computer. No. I fucking hate it here, man. Why do I have to restart my computer for Touch Portal? Like, are we for... I'm not doing that. I guess we're just not using Touch Portal this stream. Fucking damn it, dude. What the fuck is this? This is like an old ass song. It sounds so old. This is from Monster Cat 1. This is from the first album. So this is an ancient track. I'm gonna skip this. No offense to Halo Nova. Just not really the vibe right now. All right. John, what's up? All right. Well, I guess we're not, we have no, that's just fantastic. I have to do this the old fashioned way the entire stream and actually hit my scenes with my mouse manually. You know, epitome of first world problems, but it is what it is. All right, anyways, actually, I know I have to do that to finish installing it, but can I still open it? Probably, right? It also still launched. I have to get a new... I have to get a new version of the WebSocket plugin. Fuck me, this is so stupid. So much shit, bro. All right, this is gonna probably make me restart OBS. This could be really dangerous. This stream sucks. I have to restart OBS if I want to update the OBS WebSocket. God fucking damn it. Yeah, no, yeah, an error occurred. I fucking just cancel installation. God fucking damn it. What a royal pain in the ass. Like, oh my fucking God. Welcome back. Caramel, what did you send me? Oh? I literally went to reach for my... Oh, wait, let's see. Actually, let's see on here. Is it still gonna let me... Actually, I don't even know if I got a notification saying it connected to OBS. Let's just try. What happens if I open Touch? It works now, but can I change scenes? Oh, okay. We're literally chilling. Who cares? How do I place this without? Okay, there we go. Actually, there we go. By the way, in case we're working now, so that's good. That's progress. Anywho, Armless. What did you do with my arms? Caramel, give me my fucking arms. Why did you take my arms? Did not give you permission to steal my arms. How could you? It's kind of fucked up. I'm working on it. I don't think you are. I think you're hiding my arms from me. I don't even think you plan on giving me arms. I think you're just yoinking my arms. The old yoinky sploinky, as they say. All right. Have you seen House of Torment 2022? What? I don't even know what House of Torment is, let alone the 2022 version. You got a bunny? That's hype. Love that for you. What's up, John? What are you laughing at? Huh? What are you laughing at? Should I be scared? All right, what else do I have to talk about besides phone? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it for the phone. Just like trying to work out the remaining quirks and get a case, because I definitely need a case. Oh, I went to California. That's right. So, chat. I left Friday to go to California. So my flight on Friday was, I think, meant to depart at like 3:30. But you know, it was going to start boarding at 2:30 and boarding would stop at 3. So like, you know, I had to get there before then. So I scheduled a ride to the airport for like 1 o'clock. Thursday night after stream, you know, I hop on Uber and Lyft to compare like prices of like what each would cost me to get to the airport, because you can schedule rides ahead of time for Uber and Lyft, which is a very convenient feature, because then you can just take care of it and not have to worry about it like the morning or afternoon of. You can just forget about it and the ride will be there by that, you know, certain time. So anyways, I schedule it, or I'm going to schedule it. I'm comparing Uber and Lyft. Uber was going to charge me $45 in order to drive or to get taken to the airport, which, you know, for like a 15-minute drive, a little steep, not gonna lie. That was a little steep. I was like, I'm not paying that. So I hop over to Lyft, and it was like $30, which, I mean, it still isn't great, but like literally $15 less than the Uber. So obviously I did that. World's most scariest haunted house. Oh, that's what House of Torment is? So no, I've not seen House of Torment 2022. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not like a big like haunted house goer or enthusiast, I guess. So that's probably why I don't know about that. But interesting. Maybe I'll take a look. I don't really have that much planned for this stream, so I also think I'm gonna probably hold off on motherfucking you're going there? Nice. That should be fun. You have to let me know how it is. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing any one-shots tonight. I think we're going to hold off till Wednesday. This is going to be pretty heavy on just chatting, I think, this stream. But anywho, so yeah, TikTok, or I'm reading my title. What? That's TikTok is what we're doing after. California is what I meant to say. I schedule that. That's all taken care of. $30, whatever. So I get everything else, you know, packed up that I could Thursday night, but like I still had to like do laundry, and then I'm realizing as I'm doing some other packing that, oh shit, that's right. When you're flying, you can't have like large bottles of liquid So I have to get like airline compliant like shampoo and body wash and contact solution because, you know, my eyesight fucking sucks, so I have contacts, and like toothpaste, and I'm realizing I don't have any of that, so I'm like, god damn it. I'm imagining Pav asleep, and the second you say, I don't think we're playing one shot tonight, his eyes just burst open. He runs to the computer to cuss you out. Nice. But yeah, so anywho, none of I didn't have any of those things, so I'm like, fuck, well, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow morning. So anyways, I did like what I could of packing, and then just went to bed because it was already starting to get pretty late, and I just needed to get sleep because I needed to then wake up and then do these things. So wake up Saturday morning or Friday morning, sorry, mixing up my days, and run over to Target like first thing. Well, I mean, I got showered and shit, but immediately after ran over to Target, got like, again, travel sized like shampoo, body wash, contact solution, toothpaste, all that shit, and then got back, wrapped up packing, ate a quick lunch, and then by that time it was almost 1, so waited for my lift to arrive. Back out there, went to the airport, and honestly, credit to PHL, which obviously is the airport I went to. I live in Philly, so I went to PHL for my flight. I was through TSA very quickly. I know it wasn't like, you know, it was like middle of the day on a Friday. It wasn't like, you know, the evening when people would be getting off work and then maybe going on flights. But like, still, I was very impressed. Like, I got through TSA so fast. I mean, it also helped that I didn't have to worry about a checked bag before going to TSA. You know, all I had was a backpack and a carry-on, and Spirit, which is who I flew with, which we'll get into in a second. They allow a personal item like a backpack within a certain size constraint, and then you can add, you know, a carry-on for however much money for, you know, within a certain size constraint. So that's all I did because I didn't want to have to deal with check bags because baggage claim is a pain in the ass, and I fucking hate doing that. So I was like, if I can avoid baggage claim, I'm going to, and I was able to. So that's great. So yeah, I was able to just like go in and then go straight up to TSA, got through that really quick, and then got to my terminal for my flight, and was kind of just like set. So I had some time to kill. Went and got some food, then hopped on the plane. Once it was like 2:30, I was like first wave of people to get on, which was very nice. So didn't have to like wait forever to get on the plane. I just was able to get on, get situated, and that be that. So I was in a row of 3 seats, and there's only one other person that ended up sitting in my row, and it was the guy sitting on the window seat. I was sitting aisle seat because I figured I'll pick aisle, that gives me more leg room. Because for those who do not know Spirit Airlines, they're kind of infamous for having dog shit leg room. But first off, I'm 5'7", so it's not as much of an issue for me. But I mean, still, it wasn't a lot. But luckily, I was able to secure an aisle seat anyways. But that didn't even really matter because there's nobody in our middle seat. So I was able to not only use the aisle for leg room, but also the middle seats like footwell for leg room. So I was pretty comfortable on the leg room front. However, sounds like a lot of stuff went really well on the flight and the airport and stuff. Yeah, honestly, the airport was very smooth. But in terms of the flight, it was pretty smooth. The only issue was, well, there's two things. One was the seats. They were not comfortable. They were there's no sugarcoating it. They were uncomfortable seats. And you know, for like a 1 or 2 hour plane ride, it isn't that big of a deal. But when you're flying across the country, and that country is the US, you know, it was like a 5.5 hour flight. My ass and back were sore by the end of that flight. It was not a good long flight seat. And it didn't recline. Like, it was just fixed position seat, not a lot of cushioning. Tough luck, you know, like that was it. So that part wasn't great. The other part that could have been bad, but luckily I prepared for this because I've flown before and I am big brainer, is there was the cursed mother with a child, that child being a baby on the flight, right? And I'm sure people that have flown before know what that's like when you're however many feet up in the air and there's just this baby that is just crying non-stop and everybody has to deal with it. That is, unless you were smart and packed noise canceling headphones, which I did, because I have had a pair of Bose Quiet Comfort 15s, which are noise canceling, since literally I was in 8th grade. My parents gave it to me as like a gift after I finished 8th grade, because for some reason our middle school had like a graduation. Obviously there's no like diploma or anything, but it was just like this pseudo graduation thing. So as a present, back when I was a youngin' in 8th grade, I got a pair of these noise canceling headphones from Bose, and they've lasted me all of these years. Credit to Bose. I will admit I did run into an issue with the battery terminal in them, but I was able to solve that like on my own. Anyways, that's all to say. They've lasted me many years, and they've been very clutch on many flights, including this one, because on my flight there, the entire time I was watching the Grand Tour, which is a series on Amazon Prime, not sponsored, but I do love James May and Richard Hammond and oh my god, fucking Jeremy Clarkson. So I loved them when they were on Top Gear, and I love them on the Grand Tour. So anyways, I literally watched that the entire flight, and it was great because there's one point where I like had paused it for some reason, because I think I was like checking Discord, because I ended up getting in-flight Wi-Fi while I was on the flight, because I needed to like reach out to the people that I was meeting up with that were going to be picking me up at the airport. And so I like paused the show at one point, and I'm like, do I hear something? And I take off my ear cup, and I hear that there's this baby that was on the flight is just wailing. Like, I don't know what the fuck was wrong, but that baby was not happy. The baby was fucking pissed, bro. So I was like, oh man, I am so glad I have noise canceling headphones. Honestly, like one of the best inventions ever. Noise canceling, like headphones and earbuds for flights. They are god tier. I was on my flight back. I was on my flight back from France a couple months back, and I happened to be on an American Airlines flight. I was checking Twitter. And Kawhi Sprite tweeted, guys, never go on American Airlines, it sucks, my flight just got delayed like 4 hours. Lo and behold, right after I read that, my flight goes from 6-hour flight to 10-hour flight. Nice. I will say American Airlines is probably, I don't know, I guess I can't speak for international travel, But in terms of like within the states, American Airlines is not awful. I don't know if any airline is perfect, but I do know that Spirit and Delta definitely have a bit of a negative reputation, at least for like traveling within the states. So the other thing that sucked, I did mention there were two things when I was on the plane, is because Spirit flights are very cheap, which is great if you're trying to save money, right? And you know, I've already spent like a lot of money this year. I knew I was going to be spending more money because, you know, I was going to be getting a new phone. And I knew even later in the year I'd be spending more money because I might be getting, you know, a VR headset, you know, that might happen. So I was like, I don't want to be splurging on this flight, right? Like I have big purchases that are going to be coming later this year. Let's just be conservative with spending on this flight. And I went with Spirit because it was the cheapest flight I could get to and from California nonstop. That was the key. It was a nonstop flight. There was no layovers. It was the cheapest flight I could get by like a pretty decent margin. Like it was not insignificant. Like it was well worth it in terms of like saved money. But Spirit obviously has to find other ways to try to get more money out of their passengers, right? So that's by like not including a carry-on. That was something I had to add, which by the way, was still cheaper adding that carry-on by a very large margin than other flights. But that's just another way they get you to add more money. Obviously adding a checked bag costs extra. In-flight Wi-Fi costs extra. Larger seat sizes cost extra. Seats closer to the front cost extra. They have these special seats in the very, very front that are wider and have extra leg room. Those cost extra if you were to select those. Also, I'm forgetting something else. Oh, and then the other thing is any food and drinks also cost extra. Right? There is no complimentary food and drink, not even water. Nothing is complimentary. So you have to come into that flight prepared with food and drink already, or else you're going to be spending extra money on the flight. And they're probably going to give you like a small portion of whatever you're ordering anyways, whether it's, a water or a soda or a, food item. So, and it's going to be significantly more expensive than getting in the airport, which is already more expensive than getting it outside the airport. But obviously you can't bring in food and drink outside the airport. So yeah, luckily I kind of forgot that was like a thing until I got on the flight. And luckily I still had a little bit of water left. But I had to like ration out that little bit of water for the entire flight, but it ended up being fine. So yeah. All this, I gotta refill this, by the way. So yeah, anyways, but in terms of like the flight itself, everything went smoothly. It left on time. The flight actually took a good like half hour less than the estimate they predicted. So again, it was like a 5.5 hour flight instead of a 6 hour flight, which was great, but it also incidentally resulted in me having to buy in-flight Wi-Fi to text my friends in California that, hey, I'm going to be there a half hour earlier than expected. Because, well, I realized this basically as we were taking off, I went to send the message, and by the time I was done sending the message saying, hey, I'm actually going to get there like a half hour earlier than expected, I was outside the range of cell signal and I couldn't send the message, and I was like, fuck. So anyways, but eventually touchdown in LAX, got out of the flight, but then the next hurdle was to figure out where the fuck I was supposed to go, right? Because I'm on the phone with my friend Anirban, and he's like, oh yeah, go to departures. And I'm like, well, I don't know where the fuck departures is. So like, you're gonna have to clarify like what you mean by that, because like I'm also looking around and I don't see any signs for departures, right? Because I just got off an arrival, so obviously all the signs are just trying to lead me to where the arrival, you know, exit is. By the way, fun fact, there isn't really like a departures exit, because that's where people are coming in, not leaving, right? The reason he wanted me to go to departures is because there's typically less traffic there in LAX, at least, meaning I would be able to get picked up by him and then back, you know, out of LAX quicker than if I went down to arrivals. So anyways, so he's like, I don't know, just look it up on Google Maps. So I look it up and I'm like, oh, okay, it seems to be down here. And then I get down there, I'm like, I don't see anything that says departures. And then I'm slowly realizing that above me, there's another road. And I'm like, fuck, maybe that's where departures is. So then I text my friend Mike, who's in the car with him at this point, because they're heading to the airport. And I'm like, yo, like, should I be in the street above where I am for departures? And Mike was like, yeah. Anderbon said yes. So I'm like, fuck. So then I found out how to get up, and then I was fine. So they scooped me up. We went out to K-Town in LA, which is Koreatown, and we got Korean barbecue at this one place, which was fantastic. We ate a shitload of food, like so much food. And then after we were done, you know, being absolute, you know, gluttons, is that the word? What's the word for people that are like, that overindulge themselves on food? We went to a, oh, pigs. Yeah. I mean, that definitely works. It wasn't the one I was going for, but after that, we went to this karaoke place, right? And I'm not talking like a karaoke bar. This is still in K-Town, by the way. It was a, how would I describe it? There's probably a name for what it is. I don't know what that name is. Yeah, I don't even know. But basically, it was you reserve a room, right, with like typically a few friends, right? You don't want to just like do it with like two people. I mean, you could, but it's more fun the more people you have typically, right? So you get a room, and there's like this big couch with like, you know, a nice table in the middle, and there's all these like fun lights, and on two of the walls there's like big TVs, and then there is like microphones, and then this big remote, right? And this remote controls an interface on these TVs that you queue up songs to do karaoke to. So it's literally just you and your friends in a room blasting music, and typically accompanied by alcoholic beverages that you order. So we did this. I have some clips. I kind of want to, I can probably show some of them. I'm trying to think which one would be the best to show. It was so much fun. Which one is this? I mean, the problem is I'm worried about getting hit on YouTube for the copyright. Okay. So it's just us in a room drunkenly singing like random karaoke songs. So we're singing "In the End" by Linkin Park here, obviously. So much fun. Like, I cannot stress to you how much fun it was. Oh wait, I didn't check your updated version of me. Oh, there we go. There we go. It was so much fun. I even did, as fan service to the people that were in that one JoJo stream, I even did Barbie Girl. Oh wait, is this it? Okay, that's enough of my atrocious singing. It was so much fun. It was a blast. Like, honestly. Zara, you're gonna have to remind me to post that. And I'll send it to JoJo somehow. I'll either send it to her directly or post it in her Discord. But man, it was a blast. It was a ton of fun. I would 100% do that sort of karaoke again. Especially like if I could even get a larger group of friends, man, like that, a larger group of friends and even more alcohol, ideally. Because honestly, we didn't even get like that drunk. I think we were all just like very lightly intoxicated. So I think it could have been even more fun with a little more alcohol. But so yeah, that was my Friday. We get home at probably like 2:30. We probably don't get to bed till like 3:30, which you got to remember, this is Pacific time. So 3:30 in Pacific is 6:30 for like me mentally at this point, right? Because this is Friday. I only left on Friday. So like I haven't really like adjusted to PDT yet. And I am fully like, it is mentally 6:30 for me, and I was exhausted. But we went to bed. We wake up at like 11. Well, we woke up at like 10 and then didn't really like get up to like start doing stuff until 11. And then, you know, like we went, made breakfast for ourselves, got like eggs, bacon, sausage, bagels. It was good. And then we went out into LA. So we had plans to do Hollywood and Santa Monica. Unfortunately, we got a little wrapped up in LA and ended up making out to Santa Monica. But LA or Hollywood was still kind of cool. I don't know. Honestly, it wasn't all that. Seeing the Walk of Fame was pretty cool, but outside of that, like, Hollywood's really touristy, and that's not really my thing. I know there's people out there that might enjoy those sort of attractions, but I kind of want a little bit more authentic of an experience if I'm going to visit a city. I'm not really big on like tour buses or that sort of shit. So, and there is a lot of that there. You could not go like a block without somebody being on a street corner trying to like get you to do a bus tour. And not to mention, it was really weird because like some of these bus tours were advertising like, oh yeah, we also like stop by like celebrity houses that are in the area. It's not like they have the fucking clearance to do that. Like they're literally just going up to celebrities' houses with a bus full of people just so they can all look at, like, does that not seem fucking weird to anybody? Like that's uncomfortable. Like, so, like I understand that it's, I don't know. I think that like celebrities get a bit dehumanized a bit, and people like forget that like, yeah, these are like also people too. Yes, they're very wealthy and, you know, they have all this fame and fortune, yada yada, but like most of them probably still enjoy their privacy and they don't want a fucking busload of people just sitting outside their house gawking at their house. Like I would be like, fuck off, you know? Like I wouldn't want that. So anyways, So that was kind of weird that was just something that existed. But so yeah, we walked around Hollywood a bunch. I got an In-N-Out burger, which I've never had. For a fast food burger, it was good. But in the grander schemes of burgers, it was an average burger, wasn't anything that special. Yeah, it's definitely overhyped. I think the misconception is that people are expecting In-N-Out to be like the best burger they ever had, or like at least like this, like a very good burger. No, I did not get animal style because I forgot about the secret menu. Because for those who don't know, animal style is like a secret menu thing, but it's not really a secret because most people know about it. I am aware of animal style, but in the moment when I was ordering, I just forgot. You gotta go. All right, see you, Caramel. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, so you sent me another. What is this? Is this just the image again? Oh, did I not open this up? That's my bad. I think I opened it up and then pull up on the stream, or maybe I did. I don't know. It's cool. Good stuff. I dig it. But yeah, I just got a double with no tomato and onion. Like, as in, I got onion and removed tomato. So with onion, no tomato. And it was good, but like it was just good. But I will say, in terms of like fast food, and by fast food I'm defining that as like places that have like a drive-through, I think it's probably the best burger I've had. I would order that if I had it available to me. I would probably order that over like a McDonald's or a Wendy's or a Burger King. But in terms of like the broader scope of burgers, like, I've had better. Like even like Five Guys, I would say is better than that. And while Five Guys isn't like, a restaurant burger, it's also not like quite fast food, because first off, I don't think they really get it out to you fast enough for it to be considered that. But also, like, they don't have drive-throughs. It's just, or at least not to my knowledge, Five Guys have drive-throughs. Not any that I've even been remotely around. Oh, and yeah, the In-N-Out fries, not good. I also ordered the fries. They were just not good. Like, no sugarcoating that. They were just bad. I actually did a video review of them. Like a quick video review. You guys might see that at some point. But yeah, I thought the burger was good, but the fries were nothing special. There are many fast food places with better fries. Yeah, I think, and I admittedly, I got them plain. I didn't get them animal style, but honestly, if the base fry isn't good, then all you're doing with like getting animal style fries is just trying to shine shit. Like it's still a bad fry at the core. You're just adding more stuff to it. So yeah, their fries weren't good. I feel comfortable saying that. I feel the same way about their fries as I do with Shake Shack, which I also don't know if I'd quite consider fast food. They're kind of like in the Five Guys territory, of like not being quite fast food, but not quite being restaurant either. Like standard restaurant format. So like, I think that like Shake Shack, their burgers are good, like pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Like good sauce, burgers are flavorful, good toppings, but like their fries are just so average, or probably below average even, I would say. And I feel like it's like that. You take that and then scale it down like a step evenly for the burger and the fry, and like that's In-N-Out, basically, if that makes any sense. I was impressed though. I didn't realize that In-N-Out had such a condensed menu. Like it's they don't really have like a lot of different things you can buy. It's basically just like burgers and fries and, you know, like drinks or shakes, but like that's it. Like you don't got chicken, you know, or like any other sort of shit, like no salads. Like it's just burgers and fries, you know. They got hot dogs. I must have not seen that. So I guess yeah. And then I missed that. But is that secret menu or is that? I mean, maybe that might have been on the thing and I just didn't see it. But still, regardless, they have a very limited menu. Not secret. Okay, so yeah, I just missed that on the menu then. But yeah, like very limited menu. Which I guess is good for their efficiency. You know, they can just like focus on, you know, a few key items and that's it. And they can focus on doing their fries still very below average somehow with only having like 3 main food items on the menu. Yeah, the food also is expensive. Yeah, if you compare it to rivals, it's definitely more expensive. But I mean, I do think, well, for like if you're getting a burger, there is a quality bump. Whether the quality bump meets the price bump is, I guess, the question you have to weigh. When is stream over? I don't know. We only started like an hour ago. While you were in, what's up? So yeah. So anyways, that was basically how I wrapped up the Hollywood portion of the trip. Unfortunately, yeah, I started late. What are you gonna do? But yeah, so, and again, we spent too long in Hollywood, so I didn't end up going to Santa Monica, which does suck. I wish I would have been able to seen it. I think I would have enjoyed Santa Monica a lot more than Hollywood. But you know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Not much. Again, so the reason that we didn't have like all this time on Saturday is because we had the concert, the Kendrick Lamar concert, which was the whole reason I was really in LA. We had that to go to. That's why we couldn't just like head out to Santa Monica. And oh, welcome back, Jojo. Jojo, you missed me playing a clip from Friday when I was in California. Let me pull that back up for you because you might appreciate it. Barbie Girl returns. We were at a karaoke place and I figured I had to. So yes, Barbie Girl returns. Anyways, so yeah, so we finished up in we finished up in Hollywood and then went to DTLA, or downtown Los Angeles, because we were gonna go grab food there before the concert started. The concert was at the crypto.com arena. That feels so fucking cringe to say, but I mean that's just like the actual name of the fucking arena now. So that's great, I guess. If you end stream, call me. All right, bet. But yeah, so there's a yard house by the concert venue. So we just went there, got food, ate. Well, we went to the yard house, found out that there is like a 30-minute wait. So then we waited 30 minutes to get in, then got in, ordered food, ate it, you know, like really quick, and then went into the concert. And let me just say that, holy fuck, that Kendrick Lamar concert was so good. It was kind of hilarious because you know, Friday night we did karaoke, and all of our voices were already shot by the end of karaoke, right? And you know, Anna and I were talking Friday night after we'd gotten back home, and I'm like, man, we're both gonna be fucked for the concert, because out of the four of us that were there, him and I probably knew the most like Kendrick Lamar lyrics, especially Anna. Anna's like knows Kendrick's like, you know, discography, like the
time smile.
Fuck you, cheese. Enerbot knows Kendrick Lamar's discography like the back of his hand. So he was going to be totally fucked. So sure enough, you know, the concert happened and our voices were once again shot by the end of the concert. And even into Sunday, like yesterday, by the end of the day, my voice was still recovering. Like it was, I absolutely thrashed my voice collectively from karaoke and, you know, singing at Kendrick Lamar's concert. So it was brutal, but it was the Kendrick concert was so much fun. He did a fantastic performance. Yeah, it was great. Definitely worth. So I wonder if I could show any clips from it. If I don't play too long, it'll probably be fine. Here's a picture of all of us. Now, let me clear the smudges off the screen. You'll notice that my friend Mike here is wearing sunglasses. That's because he thought we were going back to Anna's house before the concert so he could swap out his prescription sunglasses for his glasses. But we ended up not doing that because we spent way too much time in Hollywood. So he had to go to the concert and wear his prescription sunglasses so we could actually see. So that kind of sucked. Yeah, Chad, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he rocked it. It was good. So anyways, concert was fucking great. I've raved in my shades before too. Sometimes it's a vibe, you know? I actually, last time I went out to bars with friends, well, specifically Georgian, who just left, it was for a neon night at this bar in Philly, and I had like these neon yellow shades that I wore the entire night, basically. So sometimes you just have to rock shades with the outfit, even if it's nighttime, you know? You gotta go for that scumbag look. Anyways, so concert finishes. It's like 11:15 when we get out, and I forgot to mention that before the concert, while we were at Yard House, Enerbon finds out that one of his friends is having a birthday party, but not like, you know, like, ooh, we're inside and cake and presents. No, like, you know, like outside of their house, lots of people drinking, that sort of, you know, that sort of party. So he finds out about this before the concert, and he asks us if, like, if we want to go. And Evil Matt is just dressed like a fuckboy, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so we all were like, yeah, sure, like, let's go to it. So Evil Matt be like, size doesn't matter. How dare Evil Matt? Oh, disgusting. But yeah, so we get back to Anna's place after the concert. We wait for Enerbon has a girlfriend that, you know, he was going to be taking to the party. So we wait for her to come over. And that was actually the first time any of us had met her. So that was super cool to meet her. She was very nice. So yeah, and then we Ubered over. God damn it. We Ubered over to this party. Again, at this point, it's like probably close to midnight. So yeah, it's like close to fucking midnight at this point, and we just went to a concert. All of our voices are shot, and we go to a fucking party and just drink more, and it was great. Honestly. So there's a table for Pong, and so I teamed up with my boy Mike, and we were on fucking fire. Oh my god, the command finally worked. Holy shit. It literally didn't work earlier this stream. Whatever, I'm not complaining. I'm glad it finally works. All right. So anyways, so we were actually killing it at Pong. We won, I think we totaled 6 games straight of dubs. Like we could not be stopped. There was one game where these two guys, came up. For those who haven't played Pong before, usually you start the game with one person on each team with a ping pong ball, and you have to look each other directly in the eyes and go I to I, and then on the second time you say I, while still looking at each other, you have to throw the ping pong ball, and if one of them gets their ball into one of the cups, their team gets to go first. So anyways, so on this given round, me and this other guy do eye to eye. I get it first try. So we get first possession, and Mike and I both throw our ping pong balls, and on our first shot, they both land in the same cup. Another rule that some people abide by for house rules for beer pong or pong or whatever you want to call it is if 2 balls land in the same cup before the other team is able to move the cup, it's an instant win for the team that got the 2 balls in the 1 cup. And we got that on our first throw. So we literally won the game in like maybe 20 seconds. But we were good sports about it because we're like, like that's kind of boring. Like, so we just said, why don't we take away 3 cups, or you guys take away 3 cups, and we'll continue the game, and we still won. So yeah, we just could not be stopped. It was, and to be fair, Mike actually, especially like those last few games, Mike carried hard. Like he stepped up his shit, man. And Mike honestly hasn't even played Pong that much. So I was very impressed with his performance. He did fine work. Oh my god, it's Psycho, the name of my car, and also the name of this song. Bum 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 Psycho. Bum 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 Psycho. Bum 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 bum. Oh wait, now it says Psycho. I was early. Anyways, so yeah, so eventually that party wraps up. They actually did get a cake. Excuse me. So that was cool. We all ate cake, and then we left. So we got back to Anirban's house. At this point, it was probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I had already decided like weeks ago that whenever we were done doing stuff on Saturday night, I was just going to get ready, and I wanted them to bring me directly to the airport. Like I didn't want to like wait around and fucking like risk falling asleep and then not waking up in time and missing my flight. I just wanted to remove all of that risk and just go directly to the airport, stay up the entire night, and just sleep on the plane instead or whatever, right? So we get back at like 2. I hop in the shower, get changed, pack up everything, and then we all drive over to the airport. And I get in there at like 3 a.m. Right? Great. So I'm like, all right, let's go through TSA, get to my terminal, and then that'll be that. I get inside, I go to the TSA area, and I notice as I'm going up the escalator to the TSA area that there's, I can see at the top of the escalator, there's all these people that are like sitting and standing, and I'm like, I wonder what that's about. So I get up the escalator, I start walking to the TSA area, and I notice that there is nobody there. So turns out, I did not know this, the TSA line isn't open 24/7, at least at LAX. I can't speak for other airports, but at LAX, at the terminal or gate that I was at, TSA is not open 24/7. So I get to the airport at 3 a.m. and then realize that I can't actually like get that far into the airport. So I'm like, well, like this is all I can do. So I sit down on the floor because like there's no seats there. So I sit down on the floor like everybody else and I just fucking wait. I mean, luckily I had my laptop with me and the airport Wi-Fi was able to reach that area. So I still, was able to like just like watch like YouTube or whatever. So then around, I think it was, I want to say it was 4 a.m. That sounds right. I think it was approaching 4 a.m. and this lady that works, I guess, in the TSA line somewhere, comes out to the crowd and she's like, "Hey, just so everyone knows, like we're going to be opening up the TSA line soon. So if people want to, start lining up as to create a queue, you are free to do that now. Just like make sure you're at the right gate and you have your ID, all that sort of stuff. So pack up everything, get in line, and then at 4 they start cranking through people. So anyways, even that TSA experience was pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, it's only took me like 10-15 minutes to get through, if that. So, and then, I get to my, my gate for, or terminal, whatever you want to call it, for my flight, and waited it out until, 5:30, which was when boarding started. So the issue, was around, I'd say like 5 a.m. I was starting to get tired. Like it was starting to hit me. And I can notice that I'm starting to do this where I'm like almost nodding off. And then is probably, so like that was kind of just like my mental state for like 15 minutes, is just like getting like super close to nodding off. And then but like just like trying to watch YouTube to like force myself to stay up. But around like 5:15ish, I like fully nodded off at one point. So like where I felt my eyes closing and I felt my head drop. And then it sprung back up and I was like, fuck, like I need to get up. Like I need to get up and move, because if I fall asleep, this is going to be really bad. I might miss my flight. Like that, we cannot risk that. Like that is a no-go. I did not get this far. I did not come to the airport this early just to fall asleep like 15 minutes before we're supposed to board. So, so I stood up, I like went to the bathroom, got myself a water because I needed to get one for the flight anyways. And then got back and sat down again. And by then, after doing that little bit of moving around, I was kind of like awake enough to like be fine. Like I was like I knew that I was okay. Like I was like, all right, this should be no issue. So anyways, so yeah, what happened next? Oh yeah, so then gets around 5:30 and they finally start doing or they finally start loading people onto the plane. So I get on, get my seat. That's it. Once again, I only had one other person in my row, and they were a window seat, so that was great. Didn't have to worry about someone in the middle taking up extra space in a row. But if you remember, when I was talking about the Spirit flight earlier, I mentioned that the seats were not comfortable, right? And while that was a little bit problematic on the flight there, it was especially problematic on the flight back, because I quickly realized that despite being very, very tired, I was having an extremely hard time trying to fall asleep, because I just could not get comfortable in the seat. And that I can't describe to you how frustrating that feeling is of being that exhausted, but like not being able to fall asleep. I mean, unless you've experienced that before. I mean, my insomniacs will know that feeling. It fucking sucks, man. Because all you want to do is just get some fucking sleep, and you just, for the life of you, you cannot. It's brutal. So yeah, that definitely sucked. I was able to get like a little bit of sleep, but it was like 30 minutes tops at a time. Like I couldn't stay asleep. That was the issue as well, is I was having a lot of trouble falling asleep in the first place. But even once I did, there was no chance that I stayed asleep any longer than a half hour. But I was able to do that like consecutively enough times during the flight to, make it through the flight. So ended up being fine. Sounds good. Sounds good, cheese. So anyways, but yeah, besides that, the flight went really smoothly. Landed in PHL. Luckily, my parents were able to pick me up, so I didn't have to worry about Ubering back to my place, and I got back. So to discuss why I didn't stream on Sunday, what had happened was my intention was to not sleep at all during the day, just to make my transition back to Eastern time as smooth as possible. I figured I would just force myself to stay awake until it was actually time for me to go to bed, and then I could go to bed at a reasonable time, right? And by reasonable, I mean like maybe midnight. But I was like, I'll get a stream in, and then once I'm done streaming, I can just go like straight to bed, and like it'll be great, because I'll probably be even more tired after streaming. So like getting to bed will just be no fucking problem. But alas, things did not go as planned. So it was probably like around 7:30ish. I don't know exactly when it was, but I had finished eating dinner. I was, on the couch watching YouTube, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll go start streaming soon. But probably sometime around 7:30ish, passed the fuck out. And didn't wake up till like 9:30. And at that point, it was just like, I had kind of missed my window. I know I technically still could have went live. I mean, I went live at 9:30 today, but like I usually like to give stream like a good like 20 to 30 minutes heads up before I go live. So I knew that with that being the case, like the earliest I'd be able to start stream was like 10, and I don't really want to start stream at 10. 9:30 is really the latest I want to be starting stream. Because I wanted to then be able to end stream and go to bed. So I figured it was probably just better off that I skip stream on Sunday. So I did. The other part that did suck is because I ended up taking a 2-hour nap, it then made falling asleep harder Sunday night. So I probably didn't fall asleep till like 2, which isn't the worst, to be honest. I mean, I've fallen asleep later these past few weeks during the week. My sleep schedule's kind of been shit. So could have been worse, but But yeah, so and that was that. Woke up today, went to work, and now we're here. Oh well, then of course, you know, I'm wrapping up my work today, and I'm feeling a headache coming on. But I'm like, oh, you know, like I'll probably be fine. I might just be a little dehydrated, so you know, drank a bunch of water, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. Turns out that wasn't the fucking case. It did not get better. It got worse. And you know, the last thing I want to do when I have a fucking headache is go live on Twitch where I'm staring at a bright ass light, listening to things directly next to my ears, and you know, like not a good recipe for a headache, right? And having to focus on a lot of things, right? Like that's just that is just like a recipe to end up with a significantly worse headache than you already have. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna pop an Advil. We're gonna ride this headache out, and you know, maybe by the time I'm done with that, I can go live. So waited for my headache to go away, went grocery shopping because I hadn't done that yet, and then here I am. So yeah, that was my past few days. It has been quite eventful. Had some highs, had some lows, but yeah, it's been interesting. I'll say that much. All right, I'm gonna go grab some more water real quick, and then we're gonna hop over to TikTok. I'll go through my likes, and we'll figure out what we do after that. Because honestly, I have no idea. Although we've already been live like an hour and a half. I don't know. We might not do anything too crazy today. Might lay low a bit. All right. Ugh. All right. Chat, it's TikTok time. Let me open up TikTok real quick. All right. Let's get it. Hello. Profile. TikTok. You want to listen or no? There we go. All right. Where did we leave off? I want to say we saw this. Oh, maybe we don't have that much. We don't really have that much. Saw that. I think we saw that. Let's check. I don't remember. Come on. YouTube, hello? Because I'm leaning. Why is YouTube like so fucking slow right now? Oh my god. Bro! Get into this.
What is up, y'all?
Okay, that was the video. All right, so this is where we ended up last time. All right, let's go.
Hey, why do you always do that? Do what? that. You just did it again. Why do you always do that? Every time you use the drill, you always do that.
I don't know. It's just it's fun.
Let me see that. Huh. Okay, yeah, I think I get it now.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
If you know, you know. Dude, you cannot pick up an electric drill and not give it a little rev. It is law. It is law. It is law. This is this is like me. This is like me every day when I get home from work. It's too real. It's too real, bro.
Bet y'all never been in the front of a when they what the heck? When they stop the oh man, y'all know what I'm trying to say. When they stop the highway, I bet you never been in front. Oh man, it was nothing but a bunch of wood.
Dude, I love how he just goes, what the heck? Like he's just baffled by his own inability to form the sentence.
Bet y'all never been in the front of a when they what the heck? When they stop the oh man, y'all know what I'm trying to say. When they stop the highway.
Oh my god. I'm so often like this too, where I just like can't fucking finish a sentence for the life of me. What is this? Bro! First off, why fucking toilet paper rolled ice cream? Why is this happening? Why is this a trend right now on TikTok where like, oh, let's just like do a cooking video, but also let's just have like animals or some people kissing in the middle of it? For what, dude? I just...
I'm feeling devious.
You see that?
I'm feeling this.
That's 2 friends in a bun?
I got 2 weenies in my buns. I'm feeling devious.
You see that?
I'm feeling this.
That's 2
I'm
friends in a
feeling
bun?
devious!
I got 2 weenies in my buns. I'm feeling devious.
How does it taste? I have to know. Honestly, it probably doesn't taste that bad. The ice cream. Neither does this probably.
See that?
I'm feeling this.
That's 2.
Ayo, little Maddie, can we get a live reaction to Double Helix by Death Grips? I don't, as much as I would love to listen to Death Grips on stream, I've been having a lot of issues with copyright when I've been re-uploading these over to YouTube on my VOD channel. Kind of don't want to get the VOD blocked worldwide because that's been happening lately, so probably no.
2 friends in a bun?
I got 2 weenies in my buns.
This one, I hate. Ah! Dude, fuck you. Fuck you. You know exactly what the fuck you did, you shit. You fucking asshole. God, dude, my anxiety spiked so hard when I watched this for the first time. I was so ready to watch this door just fold the other direction and be so upset. Ugh. What a fucking tease.
You know those TikToks where something's up here, like a meme or a video, and then there's like a guy jumping in Minecraft below, or a car going down a GTA 5 super slide in the sky? What's going on with this? Our attention span is so low, we have to be
There's a reason I like this one.
From the 30-second video we're watching
Just gotta trust me.
another 30-second video in the video. Doesn't that concern you a little bit? Did you pay attention to this? Do I need to, like, put a car down here? You know those...
Is it the top comment anymore? There is a top comment that said, Do yourself a favor and click on the sound.
You know those TikToks where something's up here like a meme or a video and then there's you know those TikToks where something's up here like a meme or a video and then there's like
I don't know what he expected the outcome to be besides this. Like obviously this was all that was gonna happen.
Those TikToks where something's up here like a meme or a video.
I remember when I was younger when Matt did games. Shut the fuck up. Now he just watches videos.
Those TikToks where something.
Okay, anyways, you get the point.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, wait.
Stupid.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, wait.
Welcome back to
Melon be smelling.
And today, Melon will be smelling some vanilla frosting.
Dude, fucking Melon gagged before he even smelled it, bro.
Okay.
Melon knew. Melon knew he wasn't gonna like that shit.
Melon does not like cheese.
He saw the container and he went, oh.
Now it's time
He
to
went,
let Finn get to sniffing. He do be standing.
You do be standing though.
Finn
Be with what he sniff.
It's a win for Finn.
Dude, I love these videos. You're always on the edge of your seat wondering what the fuck Melon's gonna think. Whether he's going to like it, whether he'll be indecisive. Show him the TikTok you sent me last night, I will.
You alright, bro? You alright, bro?
I think he wants you, bro. Bro was nervous to make the first move.
Damn, where's the rest of my fucking food?
What is going on in this fucking video, bro? This is like some dream sequence type shit.
Damn, where's the rest of my fucking food?
I don't. How does this happen? How does this happen? First off, how does this happen at all? Second off, how does this happen on video? Unless this is scripted, which in that case, how the fuck is this scripted? Like, there's just so many questions I don't understand. I want to understand, but I just don't. Oh yeah, maybe it was demo day. That's funny. Honestly, that's great then. That's probably correct. Bro, why are you looking like that? What the fuck? Hey, what are you doing? No, this is definitely gonna get a copyright claim. I'm sitting here like saying, oh yeah, I can't do a live reaction to Double Helix by Death Grips, but I'm gonna play fucking Darude Sandstorm on stream instead. Surely this won't go poorly. Such a good setup. Oh man. Oh fuck. Hold on. Where was I? Oh yeah.
A symbol.
This dude, I remember back like early high school when I was beginning to drive, right? Especially like, I felt like senior year especially. Because that's, you know, by senior year of high school, I guess if you're in the US and you've gotten your license, you know, at an early age, that's usually when you kind of start picking up driving a bit more, assuming you have a car to drive in. And you just like, this happens so often where like you're driving through an area of New Jersey and then you drive through this other area of New Jersey, like on 2 separate occasions. And then you do another drive that kind of incidentally intersects. And then you're like, oh, wait, like this is how I can get from here to here. And then you discover more routes and like more efficient routes. And it's just like, oh, beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, Billy Rum. Billy Rum. You like that shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Billy Rum.
You like that shit,
Billy
bro.
Rum. You like that shit? Yeah.
Dude, Jabberwockies are insane. So cool. How do they do that, bro? Like, I don't even under... So sick. So sick. Oh, man. This is also a good point. This commenter made. I love how Jabberwockies are not limited by the members. Everyone can become a Jabberwocky. The mass lives through all the dancers. That's what's cool. Is like you don't ever really know who the person is. Well, I mean, there's probably ways of finding out, but the common person isn't going to know. So like the whole concept of the Jabberwockies can live on as long as there's people to recruit, you know? It's pretty sick.
People will tell you they get a
Type R. Type R. I don't remember what this video is.
People will tell you they get a manual for the driving experience. I got a manual because it feels like I'm holding a cock. People will tell you
Dude, the only reason finally someone said it. This is the only reason we get manuals. Caption for this is nothing to see here, just another day in NYC. This is like out of fucking GTA, bro. So much going on.
Is this your card? No, your magic sucks, man. Show us a real trick. Okay, then how about I make your girlfriend disappear? Okay, now we're talking. Oh, okay. Just stand right there.
I don't remember
Don't move, okay?
what the fucking punchline for this is.
Oh, Mike, you did it. She's gone. So was that a good enough trick? Yeah, wow. Okay, so where is she? Where is she? Bring her back. Bring her back? That's not a part of the trick. What do you mean, bring her back? You know, I said I'd make her disappear, not reappear. Isn't this what you wanted? A real trick?
Where is she?
Check your pocket. What?
Hello? Please help. I don't know where I am. There's hundreds of people here. Everyone's scared.
Where did you send her? If I told you, you'd never forgive yourself. Make me disappear. Send me to her. Oh, it's so honorable of you.
I don't remember where this goes.
Okay. But I warned you. Alakazam. I sent them to Ohio. No.
No! Anything but Ohio! Oh, God. I could not for the life of me remember what the fuck the punchline was.
Kidding me? She had me try with the fucking veggie chips, and I put one in my mouth, and it was fucking vile.
Why did you... Right, campers. Everyone needs to go to rehab for a full 24 hours.
For those who don't know, they're all cosplaying characters from Total Drama Island. Honestly, I feel like everybody filled the roles pretty well.
Kidding me?
Like, everyone looks spot on. Like, costumes especially, like, are
She had me try with
stellar.
the fucking veggie chips, and I put one in my mouth, and it was fucking vile.
Why did you... Right, campers. Everyone needs to go to rehab for a full 24 hours.
His voice is spot on.
Kidding me?
Well, you're not in your uniform, Barnaby.
That's true. Apologies.
That's better.
Are you adjusting your outfit? It's quite warm out here.
Yes, let's go look at him. Look at that.
Yes, look at that.
Wow.
Yes.
Perhaps you could show me?
June, you can learn a new trade, and Barnaby, we can save costs on labor. I can do that. That's a great idea.
Barnaby, this is really informative.
I commend you on your form, sir. Thank you, Mr. George. Yes, sir. June, make sure to get a good grip on that pole, dear.
Oh, yes, I'll hold the pole.
Yeah.
This pole right here, Miss June.
Right.
Right there.
Pole.
There you go.
Wow.
Barnaby, perhaps I should learn how to clean the pool as well, sir.
Yes, Mr. George. Come on over. Behind you.
All right.
Left hand right here.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It's all the minutes.
Oh, all right. Well, June,
Yes,
why
John.
don't you do me a favor and go make supper? Barnaby and I will be in a moment.
All right.
You have a deep stroke, Barnaby.
John!
Get back inside, June.
Back and forth, Mr. George.
Back and forth, indeed.
A little faster.
Oh. Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Night out in Gotham, you could get away with virtually anything right now because no one's around. It's fucking fantastic. Night out in
The last video they ever took.
Gotham,
They're
you could get away
fucking
with
dead.
virtually anything
They're
right now 'cause
fucking
no one's
dead.
around. It's fucking fantastic.
Moments. Photos taken moments before disaster.
Night out in Gotham. Night out in
Alright, so we're gonna end the video when I find a better car than... Ooh, Murcielago. That's a tough one, because I really like the Murcielago. Alright.
You can't beat the LFA. You cannot beat the LFA. Proceeds to get the best car ever made. Dude, if I ever like become a multi-millionaire one day, the LFA is my dream car. Not even a fucking question, bro. That shit is the best sounding car ever produced. Period. Full stop. There is no contest. There is no dispute. Porsche 918 Spider. Wait. Sorry. Porsche Carrera GT. Comes close. That thing sounds pretty fucking good too. But man, the scream of a Lexus LFA, there is nothing like it. There is nothing that sounds that fucking good.
I just spoke with Lord Vader.
You spoke.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting hot. Whew. Whew. Oh wait, one more. Oh my god. Oh, one more. Oh, okay, I gotta stop. I'm gonna watch the whole fucking video otherwise. Dude, nothing beats the fucking LFA.
Alright, so we're
I
gonna
will
end the video
die
when
on
I
that
find a
hill.
better car than... Ooh.
It doesn't matter that it's not the fastest car ever. It doesn't matter that it's not the quickest car ever. Doesn't matter that it's not the best looking car ever. I still think, for the record, the LFA is a fantastic looking car. But like, there's probably cars I would argue that look even better. But if you want like just the best auditorial experience while driving in a supercar, right? Which is part of the reason you're getting a supercar, right? Yeah, you're getting it for the looks and the speed and the acceleration and, you know, all that. But like, really, the sound matters so much. And there's just nothing. There's nothing that beats the elephant. Anyways.
Scientifically, her skin wouldn't be brown at the bottom of the ocean. So.
Oh, context for this. So there are a lot of people. Trip was good. I already had a full discussion. I talked about it for like literally an hour, Christian. There's, I think, honestly, I didn't even really know about this situation that much. So I think the way it goes is Disney announced a new Ariel movie, and Ariel in the movie is black, right? So what, right? Shouldn't be that big of a deal. But of course, there are people that are either closeted or openly racist that are going to criticize this decision and die on whatever shitty hill they are on with whatever dumb fucking logic they have, right? So this whole argument, by this rational argument, I have to clarify, by these people that are being racist, I don't even know how else to describe it, are like trying to be like, oh well, like technically speaking, you know, like if like hypothetically, if a mermaid existed, like if they were at the bottom of the ocean, they would have light skin or like whatever, right? So that's,
and scientifically, her skin wouldn't be brown at the bottom of the ocean. So it's just that. You know?
Do you like black people?
Not particularly, no. Okay. No, because it's all connecting, because scientifically mermaids don't exist. So,
No,
like,
well, I
that's
don't
the dumbass
understand
argument. Scientifically, her skin wouldn't be brown at the bottom of the ocean. So, it's just that. You know?
Do you like black people?
Not particularly, no. Why? Okay. No, because it's all connecting, because scientifically mermaids don't exist. So,
No,
like,
well, I
that's the
don't
dumbass argument.
like, that's the entire thing. Why? The fact that you're arguing for this is pointless. It's a fucking mermaid. A mermaid. They don't exist anyways. Who cares? It doesn't need to be white. Like, it's a movie with a mermaid and talking fish. Who cares? Anyways.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
The Pog.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
Like literally Pogs. Dude, wait. Hold on, I gotta go back and turn this up. His zombie noise is spot on. It's so good. Is so perfect, dude. Oh my god.
You wrestle?
No.
What do you do?
I don't get any bitches, so I got a lot of free time, so I lift weights.
Oh, okay. How's that going?
Pretty good.
You getting any bitches? Or?
No bitches still, but I'm working on it.
Why not?
I focus a lot on my Valorant rank.
What do you mean by that?
I'm Silver 2, working to get Plat 1.
You wrestle?
Dude.
No.
What do you do?
I don't get any bitches, so I got a lot of free time, so I lift weights.
Oh, okay. How's that going?
Pretty good.
You getting any bitches? Or?
No bitches still, but I'm working on it.
Why not?
I focus a lot on my Valorant rank.
What do you mean by that?
I'm silver 2, working to get plat.
He has his priorities in check, man.
What is up, y'all? My name.
All right, we saw this. All right, we're caught up. That would be the TikToks for today or this week, whatever you want to say. All right. So, chat. I bought a new game recently. All right. Now, it's probably not a game you would expect, but I've been looking into this for a while because not only do I potentially want to try out playing it on stream, but I also would like to be able to play it with my friends Mike and Anner. So I'll explain why. So the game I got is Assetto Corsa, which is a racing game. It has been, I mean, this game has been out for a fucking while, actually. Let's see how long. I forget when this dropped originally. I like see when it came out. Well, I forget how long. Oh wait, 2014. Like, this game has been out for like close to 8 years. So it's not a new game or anything, but this game has quite the modding community, right? So some interesting things have come out of the game, including a server called No Hesi, which is short for no hesitation, which refers to something within street racing, which, for the record, do not condone. Please, for the love of God, if you have a nice car that's fast or whatever, good for you. Take it to a fucking track. Don't be an idiot on the road, right? Don't endanger other people or yourself, frankly, but especially not other people, just so you can have fun on public roads. It's just fucking stupid. Take it to a track. With that out of the way. But there's this server for Assetto Corsa called No Hesi, which again is based off No Hesitation, which is basically a concept within like street racing or street idiocracy, whatever you want to phrase it as, where you drive fast down, you know, like a highway or something in traffic, and with no hesitation swerve in between cars, right? Like taking like very thin like gaps in between cars to like get through traffic. I don't know. And like typically you're gonna have like other cars with you and you're like racing each other, right? Endangering tons of people. Very stupid in real life to do, right? That being said, in a safe video game environment, very fun. So I've kind of gotten into watching videos on this a little bit in the game, not in real life, because I don't want to add to real life views of that sort of thing, because I don't think those sort of people deserve attention, because that is fucking stupid. Please, for the love of God, do not do that in real life. Just like actually, I'm not even gonna go down that argument, but like keep that stuff to like video games, right? Where you're not endangering anybody, right? You don't need to do that in real life. We have other methods. And not only that, not only can you do this like on your PC, but they even have VR support. So if you really want the immersion, you can put on a fucking VR headset and do this too in Assetto Corsa with like the proper mods and connecting to the right server, yada, yada, yada. So I think it would be really fun to try out, potentially to do on stream. I think it could be really interesting content, because I don't know, it's something different. I do enjoy playing racing games a little bit more casually. I'm not like super into like sim racing. I mean, I would like to explore it, but I would actually, if I'm doing like sim racing, I would rather just actually take my car to a track, to be honest. obviously it's more expensive than playing a racing sim. So maybe I'll track my car at some point and I'll be like, oh, I want to kind of do this sort of driving more often, and then I'll get into racing sims. Who knows? But like I'm like big into playing like Forza Horizon. I've done a lot of Forza Horizon 5 off stream. I don't think I've played that on stream before. But I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think I originally saw on fucking TikTok of all things. You know how when you're going through your TikTok feed and occasionally you'll hit like a live stream, right? So I hit a live stream and it was of this guy playing Assetto Corsa on like a very nice racing rig, right? Where I think it was like even a racing rig where it had like a fake dash, like a fake dashboard. So, and he was probably on one of these servers, right? And like, you know, I saw like a glimpse of the thumbnail. I'm like, what the fuck? So I clicked it and then I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, this is like I realized, oh, this is a video game. This guy isn't driving like this IRL right now. But I was like, oh, this kind of looks sick, like not gonna lie. And then like I can see that there's other people asking like what game this is in like the chat, and you know, people are replying, oh yeah, it's Assetto Corsa like modded, right? And that was a while ago. In fact, I can probably go into my search history. Let's see. That's like kind of nice. I don't know, for people that use Chrome, how they have this search history feature called Journeys now. No, that's not what I want. Why is this not showing? Oh, maybe I did it on mobile. All right, anyways, not important. So so I looked into it like a while ago, like, you know, like modded Assetto Corsa, and, you know, kind of got into like a little bit of a rabbit hole of like the modding community within Assetto Corsa, but didn't like really quite find what I was looking for, right? And like that was it, right? So I was like, oh, there's some cool mods for Assetto Corsa, but like that's, you know, whatever. I couldn't really find exactly what I was looking for, so I was like, all right, whatever. Kind of forgot about it. So I'm trying to remember why it came up again. I wonder if I saw like another TikTok on it or something maybe got suggested to me in my YouTube feed, but somehow I like got reminded of this like thing in Assetto Corsa. This was like a week or two ago. It's probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Not that important. Whatever. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I started watching Initial D, which is a like racing anime, like a street racing anime with my friends Mike and Anner. Fantastic show, by the way. Would recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it before. And I think I was like reminded while I was watching this, I was like, oh yeah, there was like that Assetto Corsa thing a while back. I wonder if I could like find out more details, because like I was like, oh yeah, I kind of like abandoned that whole idea. Should like look into that again. Anyways, so in looking for that again, I ended up finding not only like the server and mods associated with it, but the server, like the people that run the server, put out a video, a full video outlining how to set up Assetto Corsa in order to do it. And I was like, oh shit, like we could, like we have like a step-by-step guide now on how to do this if we want. So I was like, well shit, maybe we do this. But one of the criteria is that you had to get the, I think it was called the Ultimate Edition of the game. Let me confirm that. Yeah, it was Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition. because it has all the car packs, which I think you need in order for it to work properly with the server, because the server uses cars from those car packs, something along those lines, right? So yeah. And at the time, the bundle was like, I think $40 when I like first found this video. But so at first I was like, just going to be like, all right, well, like maybe I could convince Mike and Enerbon into paying that. It's definitely a little bit steep, but like could be something interesting. And I think I was like reading the comments on this video or whatever, and people are talking about how like if you need to get the if you haven't gotten the Ultimate Edition, like wait, because sometimes it goes down to $8. And I was like, oh, like shit, that would save like, I mean, that's 20% off, or 20% of that $40 price tag. You know, it's like 80% off. So I go onto like a Steam price history checker for the Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition. Sure enough, yeah, every so often it goes on sale. And I noticed that last year, around like the beginning of September, it went back on sale for $8. So I was like, all right, well, maybe we just wait this out and maybe it'll go on sale again. And sure enough, it did. So I got Assetto Corsa as well as Mike and Anna. We all got it for $8 for the Ultimate Edition, which was like cheaper than the base game was before the deal. I think the base game was like $10. So like fucking fantastic deal. So anyways, with that being said, I want to set it up. The question is if I do it right now on stream, because we could potentially get it fully, well, I don't know. We could potentially get it fully set up right now, and then even get to testing it out locally. I don't know if I'll hop on a server quite yet, because one of the things they outlined in the video is before you hop in the server, try running it locally first to just make sure everything's working correctly, but also just to like practice with some cars, get a feel for like how the process is, like all that stuff. So I don't know, maybe I won't do that tonight, but I do want to get it set up. I don't know if I'll do it on stream on Wednesday. I have hiccups right now, I apologize. I think we have a little bit too much planned for Wednesday's stream, because we're going to be doing like You Laugh, You Lose. Well, probably You Laugh, You Lose. We'll be doing One Shot, Jump King. I kind of want to get back to Power Wash Sim. We haven't done that in a little bit. So maybe I'll hold off till Monday of next week to try out the Assetto Corsa No Hesi server. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, yeah, should be interesting. What else, man? This has just been a total just chatting stream. I'm honestly okay with that. I kind of want to do these more often where I'm just talking, because I have a lot to talk about. I can talk quite a bit. Clearly I've already talked over 2 hours. So what else has been going on? I don't know. So for those who have been on the channel, you might be aware that every once in a while I've done a what's called a community challenge on Twitch, which is basically an event that happens natively within Twitch that a streamer can set up, where the community can put channel points that they've earned towards a goal, and once that goal is hit, the streamer might do something based on what their whole community challenge campaign is about, right? So I've done, I think, 2 in the past. I did one last year where I got an ink box tattoo on my shoulder. I mean, just because, I don't know. I forget if there's any reason I was doing it at the time. But yeah, so that was something I did. And then earlier this year, I did another one where if the goal was hit, I would do a DDR stream where I would buy a dance pad and play Step Mania on the dance pad. So I don't know, it's been fun doing those every so often, and I think this October I want to start another one. Now, as a bit of a teaser for those here, I do want to say that this will be the biggest community challenge I've done by a pretty decent margin. It's going to be it's not going to be a small outcome if it is hit. Let's just say that. It will be an investment. But I think it would be something that the community would be interested in gathering their points to do. And I think it could be very interesting for the stream. Yeah. So that is going to be happening probably at the start of October. So I will update you guys with more details as that approaches. I'll probably be hinting more at my plans for that. I gotta figure out what the goal amount will be, because you know the community has grown and people have a lot of channel points these days, so people can definitely put a lot of channel points towards this goal. And because it is such a big reward for hitting the goal, I want to make sure that people like put a reasonable amount of channel points towards it for it to happen. If that makes any sense. So yeah, that's something I have planned. Also, just generally speaking, I kind of want to do more with my stream. That's a very vague statement, but what I mean by that is like this has kind of been the format for quite some time. I used to make a point earlier in my streaming career of during my off days finding a way to improve my stream. Like when I had an off day from stream and I had time to spare, I wanted to find a way to improve my stream, whether it was a visual thing or something like on the broader scope of my stream. I tried to make a point of like finding stuff to do to improve like the Matt Does Twitch brand, you know, as a whole, I guess. And admittedly, I feel like over the past like 6 months, probably, there hasn't been that much. You know, I had my rebrand to Matt Does Twitch. And I mean, that was a pretty big change. I, you know, updated graphics and stuff. I started messing around with doing IRL streams. But like, that was, I feel like, the last big change we did on the channel. So like, I do want to like try to get back into the swing of working on my stream, you know? Or again, just like the broader Matt Does Twitch brand. And I think my creativity in that space of the Matt Does Twitch brand has stagnated a bit, like admittedly. So I do want to find ways to improve that. And you know, that might be through stuff here on Twitch, that might be through stuff over on like YouTube, it could be on other platforms that I have related to the brand. So yeah, I do want to find more ways to improve, because I think I've just gotten a little bit comfortable, right? And it's not that I have to constantly be doing stuff, but I do think that I've settled in a little bit too much, right? And I've stopped finding ways to like innovate the stream, if that makes sense. I want to like get back into the swing of when I have free time, not just like sitting and watching YouTube or some Netflix show, like actually like maybe considering sitting down at my computer or my laptop instead and working on something else. Yeah, that might be in the works. Hopefully, I think it would be healthy and good for the community too. I mean, I think it's good to keep things fresh for you guys. Definitely not gonna hurt. I mean, one of the things that comes to mind, frankly, is my clips channel on YouTube as well as my TikTok. Like, I mean, they've been especially the TikTok. Until very recently, there's been nothing done. And you know, I posted that one like very shit posty TikTok recently that of course was like my most viewed TikTok, because go figure, the thing I put the least effort to on my entire TikTok page gets the most views. All hail the mighty TikTok algorithm, I guess. I don't know. But like I haven't like been working on the clips like I kind of set out to do when I first created the clips channel last year, and then later creating the TikTok. So yeah, I like that's something I definitely want to get back into the swing of doing, because not only is it fun to like edit, I think it is good to get exposure on another large platform like TikTok. And I realize that like TikTok is definitely a different platform from like YouTube and Twitch, where you're not going to get the same sort of conversion rates. This is getting into the weeds of stuff, but just for full transparency, you know, they're not going to get like the same conversion rates of like people that watch the TikTok and then like check out the YouTube channel or the stream. But I don't think it hurts to try. I mean, it's at the very least I can have some, you know, fun over on TikTok, and maybe there's some people that see a clip here and there that find it interesting enough to watch one of my streams, you know? So yeah, that's that. Trying to think of other stuff that I have planned. Something else I've thought about a little bit is one of the things I have been wanting to get back into outside of streaming, but like outside of work, is playing music. I've talked about this on stream, I think a little bit in the past. Especially when I was like in middle school, I was very into playing music, right? I played piano, I played clarinet, I played bass clarinet. I taught myself a little bit of alto sax. I loved to play music, and then once I hit high school, I had a shitty band teacher that kind of killed my passion for playing music, and I just kind of fell out of practice. And I would still like play like piano here and there from like time to time, but especially like clarinet. And well, I didn't own a bass clarinet, so like that was totally out of the picture. But like I didn't really play clarinet or alto sax anymore really after my freshman year, and only touched my piano very rarely. And then especially when we moved out of Jersey and into Philadelphia, we didn't have a piano out anymore, and even I didn't even have room for my keyboard. So like my playing of piano just entirely halted. Which was unfortunate, because I think piano is a very being able to play piano is an awesome skill, and it's a good mental exercise to like learn new songs. So I've been trying in like the past few weeks to find ways to get back into piano. Obviously I wanted to start with like simple stuff, because I have to, you know, get back into like sight reading sheet music and all that sort of business. And this is where I think I might have talked about I started learning Fallen Down from Undertale because it's a pretty simple piece. So I don't know. I think it would be interesting if I could find a way to incorporate like piano into streams, but I don't think I'm there yet. But I think down the line, maybe could be an interesting thing to try out. So, yeah, that's that. Anyways, all right, we've kind of been talking a while. I might wrap up stream here, to be honest. I don't really have that much else to talk about. I don't know if I really want to get started with anything else. I'm kind of happy leaving this stream as just a full just chatting stream. We had a little bit of fun on TikTok, but yeah, I don't know. It was good to just talk, to be honest. So I think that'll be it. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up. I'll have to find somebody to raid out to, but until I do that, just a reminder, if you haven't done so already, feel free to drop a follow if you enjoyed tonight's stream. I do variety streams every Monday and Wednesday. We will be having one on Wednesday. And on Fridays, I stream a rhythm game called FNF, or Asus, we are wrapping up, damn it. That's okay. How's it going? Hope you're having a good night. But yeah, play a rhythm game called Friday Night Funkin' on Fridays, and then typically on the weekends I play horror games. So if you're interested in any of that, feel free to drop a follow. But yeah, besides that, you can stick around for the raid if you'd like, Asus. Get some bonus channel points. But yeah, besides following me here, there's other places you can check me out. Starting with my Discord, we have a great community of people over there with a variety of different channels to choose from, such as general discussion, posting memes, my brain's not working, sharing music you might be listening to, posting your own art and music, talking about games, game news, suggesting games to me, or FNF mods, whatever you want. Yeah, all that can be done over on Discord, so feel free to check that out. I also have a Twitter account where I post updates about the stream, such as when I plan on going live, when I actually go live, or a stream gets canceled or postponed. Although the last 2 times I have canceled stream, I have forgotten to put out a tweet, so that's on me, my bad. So all that can be done over there, as well as, or it can be seen over there, as well as other dumb shit that I post. I also have 3 YouTube channels that you can check out. The VOD channel in particular has many hours of content from past streams like these. So feel free to explore that or the other 2 channels and subscribe if you like any of the content. And I have a TikTok as well that you can check out if you enjoy TikTok, I guess. I don't know. How do I verify it? Oh. You're verified. There you go. Easy. Welcome. All right. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna raid out to someone. Fucking. I kind of want to raid Insomniacs. This was somebody that did a co-stream with 100 Ants. I might have gotten. Oh, you bastard. I might have gotten a chance to rate. Oh damn! I might have gotten a chance to rate him at one point, but it's been a hot fucking minute, so I'd like to rate him again. So he's doing some art for Draw Timber. That's pretty cool. Actually looks like some sick art. So I didn't realize he did art. The more you know, I guess. Regardless, we're gonna rate him. So, oh, let me do your hydrate. So, I'm gonna get that raid set up. But please, if you are able, copy our raid message. We do have 2 that you can take advantage of. The first one is for people that are not subscribed. But if you are subscribed, you can use the second message and take advantage of our wonderful emotes. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight's stream. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on Wednesday for more variety. Should be fun. All right, Insomniacs. No, and that's Insomniac. That would be music. Insomniacs. All right. Again, copy that raid message. Make sure to paste it in Insomniacs' stream once we commence the raid. But yeah, that'll be it. Enjoy. Go compliment his art, and I will see you on Wednesday. All right. Take care. Bye bye.